Our clocks are synchronized differently. Hello.
Oh. Thank you, Promethean, for that lovely introduction that no one else heard except us. Hey guys, welcome back to the Lorites. We're doing the pirates thing. Guess what? It's our first stream back doing this, Gay Pirates, since hitting affiliate. We are affiliates now. You can subscribe, and stuff. But hey, let's get into it real quick. Let's introductions. Andy, you. Who you?
Me. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm playing Tohi. He's an Eladrin, and he's a ranger and he does stuff. He likes to just dance. That's his thing.
Stunning, brilliant. Jess, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Introduce yourself, please.
Oh, okay. I'm Jess, or Cass. I'm playing Ceph. She is a poison-type dragonborn, so green dragonborn druid, wet druid, as I call her. Ash hates it when I call her that, but that's what she is. And she mostly summons dragons, turns into dragons, polymorphs into dragons, shape changes into dragons. A lot of dragon-related imagery going on there. So hopefully I'll get to do that again today.
Sweet. Sam, Plague, who are you? What doing? Hi.
Hello. I'm
Intro.
playing Skipper, the damp barbarian. Hopping on the damp trend. I believe the proper term is oar breaker, so I hit things with oars and it goes boom. Which has been fun so far. I haven't been able to use a lot of my things, but we'll get to that. I'm sure there's going to be lots more combat where I can hit things with other things to make things go boom.
It's very likely, yeah.
Mm.
You guys will notice that we are down a player. Unfortunately, Salty, wonderful Soul Queen plays, is quite sick today. So I'm also going to be playing her as well as everyone else. But we're probably not going to end in her death. I'm just kidding. Couple of quick shout outs before we go live. First of all, Emily Taylor, who is lurking in the chat, Emily Grace, has her own channel now, Hexes and Vexes. Please go and check it out. It is her first solo venture into the TTRPG world. We are so fucking proud of her. Suck it, Emily. Enjoy these compliments. Second of all, hey, do you want to cosplay Promethean? Because you can, over at our Fourth Wall store, where you can buy yourself Lorites merch. There is a mug that looks very much like the one that Promethean sips on from time to time, and also shirts. Look, get them while you can, because Promethean made a mistake in the limited edition. So
What's the link, Ash?
Pro's supposed to be posting it in
What's
the chat.
the link, Pro?
It's like fourthwall.com/the Lorites, probably. I don't know. Third and final thing, Tammy, or Tolera79, as you guys may know her, is hosting expressions of interest for a Call of Cthulhu series of one-shots and like a mini campaign sort of thing happening after PAX. That link will also be in the chat. If you want to join, Tammy's a really fantastic, what do they call them? Game master, lore keeper, DM, story fellow.
Tentacle DM.
Oh, fuck. I hate that more than wet druid. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's going to be doing that. So if that's your jam, sign up. Pro is allegedly posting the links, but I've turned chat off, so I don't know. Anyway, hey.
They are in chat.
Yeah, excellent. Oh yeah, also, hey, I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me here on the Lorites. Also, occasionally annoying Emily whenever she's playing Baldur's Gate 3 on whatever channel she plays it on now. So, also soon to be on Split the Party doing a cool little thing that I'm not going to talk about because I don't know if I can. So, spoilers. Let's get into this recap real quick and then get into the game. So hey, last session our party managed to make their way to the Island of Treasure and also certain death. That they were asked to attend by Pirate Queen Grace Tidesong, in order to prove their mettle and become welcomed into the Blood Moon Bay family, I guess. They reached the island and everything was bones. It was so great for them. There was bone dust on the beach. There were like pieces of body everywhere. Super fun and welcoming vibe. There was also gold that no one picked up. Traveling into the forest, they found themselves beset upon by giant mutated apes that actually posed a little bit of a fight, but then were very quickly destroyed, with Penelope Fairtree, our Satyr Druid, Satyr Cleric, grabbing body parts occasionally. Like, she got a tooth, she got a toe,
Oh yeah, she's got a backpack full of
Yeah.
yucky things.
Yeah, she's got a backpack full of body parts because she
That's a
just
character
kept,
sheet to read.
Yeah, she just kept dealing massive damage with necrotic spells and things kept rotting off of people. Then finding safe passage, our party managed to make their way to a small clearing where they set up camp for the night. During the night, not much happened. Skipper realized that there was perhaps something going on with the gold on the island as she witnessed several pieces slowly making their way across the forest floor over the course of several hours. Also, the party adopted a baby monkey, which is definitely
far
not
more
in any.
important.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely not in any danger. So, we will start today. Start the day anew. Skipper, you have been watching these coins over the course of the night. The sun is starting to crest through the no. There were no gaps in the canopy, but it does become less oppressive within the jungle. The light is less firelight and more natural light, making its way in from somewhere. But the canopy is still largely joined rather than missing pieces of itself. Also, party fought a mimic that was a dead body. Because dead bodies are objects, according to Crawford.
It wasn't horrifying. It was fine.
It was fine.
So
So
very
fine
cool and
cool.
normal. Did you
Rules
tell
as
everyone about our
written
new
were
baby?
very scarred.
Hello? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry. My internet's real bad tonight.
Did you
I
mention
heard-
our fresh baby?
Yeah, you guys adopted a little pet monkey. This
Yeah.
little baby.
Little
Who does
baby.
not yet have a name. But Skipper, we will start the day with you. It is morning. You survived another night. It is now the 4th day of your allotted 10 days. In search of these items for the Pirate Queen.
So what Skipper's done is placed a coin down, counted like a minute, and then drawn a line in the sand where the coin has moved up with, and slowly like timing how far it moves every like hour sort of situation. So that
it's-
when everyone wakes up, there is just coins and lines in the sand everywhere.
So I would say that they have been moving probably about half a centimeter every hour. Like it's a very slow crawl, but there is definite movement, and there is like dirt and leaf litter having pushed to the side as over the course of the last 4 hours or so. This coin has pushed its way through.
So I can't remember. Was Seth was asleep when the monkey showed up, right?
Yes.
Because I took
No.
first watch.
You took first watch. The monkey appeared during first watch.
Okay.
You at second
that's
watch,
right.
you
Yes,
wild
was
shaped
keeping it
into
warm.
a big fluffy poppy. And I will say that you could still be in wild shape if you wanted. I will say that we didn't drop just for the flavor of this one
Okay,
because you're
Alright.
keeping the baby warm,
keeping the baby warm.
and that
Yeah.
baby
Well-
has fistfuls of your husky fur at the moment.
That's all right. I'll very carefully kind of stand up so the little baby doesn't fall, and make sure I'll kind of like nudge it up with my snout, and then go and investigate the coins, because I don't remember if I noticed that this was happening while I was awake.
I think I was the only one.
I think you were,
Yes, Skip was the only one. Tohi was in meditation, and the coin purse fell off of his hip,
Mhm.
and some coins spilled out and very slowly started to move.
yeah. Okay. I guess I'll go and look over at those and make like a
Yeah.
face.
So you guys are never gonna believe what's happening, right? The
Uh-huh.
coins are moving.
By themselves?
But yes, by themselves.
Oh.
I think it's like some sort of magnet bringing it closer.
Wait, so are all these lines? What are all these lines in the sand?
That's how far it moves in an hour. I wanted to make sure that it was a consistent movement and it wasn't just like, inconsistent.
Yeah.
So where are they heading towards in our clearing?
The center, I believe it was.
Yeah, so you guys, oh god, now you're testing me. You came in from the east side of the island. You've probably been heading further east, so it's sort of heading like in a east, northeast direction. like just slightest little.
Okay. So is that towards the
The
other
center.
pathway?
No, it's just kind of like you. So there have been, as you guys have been walking, there have been coins like in the pathways that you've been following, but they're just kind of being pulled from everywhere.
But like these ones, I'm trying to work out which way from where we're standing is like the center of the island, basically. So are the coins moving towards the other exit that we can take, or just towards like bushes and vines and stuff, and we kind of have to go round to figure out which direction they
Yeah, so so it's not taking it like necessarily a specific already cleared path.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the other one is sort of on like the northeastern side, and these are kind of going like further flat than that.
Okay.
Are we able to make out any kind, like a serious trail? If like I take a little bit of time to look in the sand and look for similar like scuff marks, am I able to take some time to just do that and see if anything else is maybe moved through the camp area that we've missed?
Like as in last night or in general?
As in like last night in general, see if there's kind of using my ranger skills, seeing what Skipper's done and seeing like how that coin has traveled, if there's similar markings maybe on the sand around the camp that we might have missed when, we were attacked by a mimic.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Can do.
Am I able to get my coin purse out and hold it up by the string and see where it's being attracted to?
That's so clever.
Yeah, so you hold your coin purse up and it doesn't really move. It's just kind of like swaying with the tremble of your hand. It's not necessarily being pulled in any direction. You can't feel anything within it.
So it's not strong enough to notice. It was only if you're staring at the ground for 4 straight hours do you notice it. I swear I'm fine.
You can roll a history check if you'd like. Or a straight intelligence check. Up to
I don't
you.
think it matters. I rolled 4. First roll back.
Nice.
Yeah, you. I don't know what to tell you. You try it. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, and can't think of a reason why.
In that time, while Skipper's just kind of been staring at this coin purse that's just swaying in the wind, I managed to roll a 17 while I'm just scurrying around, kind of almost on my hands and knees, just looking really close at this sand.
Yeah, so it's not sand so much as it's just the dirt of the forest floor.
Yeah.
And leaf litter and stuff. You make out a couple of like really old boot prints that are like they're so shallow, like they've been here for years. But there's not necessarily any lines of coins that have crossed through this clearing recently that you can see outside of the ones that Skipper has. But with the 17, you do notice out of the little clearing that you have, there's glints of gold in every direction. Gold, silver, they're just shining everywhere.
Right, okay.
Okay.
And those small boot prints, are they going through an area that's like well trodden? That's been well traveled, or are they just kind of around?
They're just kind of around. It's more like probably other pirates have, followed this particular path in the past and found this clearing and then just followed it on, or went through the brush, and who knows what happened to them. Yeah, there's no like particular rhyme or reason or pattern to these. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. They're just old boot prints.
Yeah, I'll just go back to the group and just say, all I'm really seeing is really old tracks, and I'm not seeing like any real patterns, but I'm just there's stuff all over here. Like I looked around, there's just bits of trinkets and silver, and it's all just here. I don't know if that's going anywhere.
It's probably going the same direction, because if all the coins that I had just dotted around our campsite were all going the same way, then I imagined every other coin is also going the same way. maybe this island is just like one big floating thing that attracts trinkets and treasures.
Well, they did
And
say treasure seems to end up here. And
right?
yeah, and given these tracks, did I notice that they're just really random tracks, aren't they? So
Yeah, it's just like boot prints, footprints, hoof prints. Like people have been through here.
and it definitely
the
doesn't
years.
look like we've been the first to try and grab that treasure. Let's put it that way.
I mean, you guys can remember like the island was protected by a kraken and also a magic fog that
Yeah.
disguised a huge reef that like potentially could have torn holes in the hull of your ship. There are the skeletons of old shipwrecks in the harbor. Like this is a very well protected place that is maybe not designed to support humanoid life.
I'm gonna get into like a pointer dog pose, and point towards the other pathway that we can take. Because I think we probably should get moving at some point, given that we're almost halfway through our time.
You were so right, Seth.
And maybe we can track the. And I look up at you very expectantly, like no, that's not what I want.
Oh.
Yeah, just give Seth a little scratch behind the ear.
I'm not very good at speaking dog.
All right, and I'll
point,
go first
Seth.
out down the pathway.
Sure. During this conversation, Penelope has like wandered off into the woods and like 5 minutes later come back. If a deer shits in the wood and no one knows about it.
Oh, somebody clip that and show it to Salt later.
So...
Can I make a perception check to see if I can smell it?
I can.
If you really want to, you can.
I don't. No thanks.
Luckily for me, I rolled a 10.
You
So
can
I'm
smell the
hoping
vegetation around you. You can still smell like the not as sharp smell of sea breeze, still filtering through the trees, and like the slightly sweet aroma of flowers that may be growing on vines curling up trunks, but you can't smell any shit.
I'll just say, well, if I can't see it and I can't smell it, it doesn't exist.
Incredible. So marching order.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'll yeah, go ahead, Sam.
No, sorry. I was gonna say Skipper could go after Seth with the axe out just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll kind of lead up towards the back as well and kind of try and keep an eye on things.
Just because she's not here, Pen will go between you two.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna need from Seth. I'm gonna need a survival check, and also I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Okie dokie. Survival is 22.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just roll a d4 on the screen? No. Find one.
Oh yeah, you can. There's like the little dice icon up the top of the page. I think that you can.
I found
roll from. Okay.
I have stolen of Matt's dice ball. 1.
1. Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a d10 for me.
Oh. Yep. Okay. 10.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
So you guys, you are so sure with a 22 survival check. You're so sure that you are heading in the right direction. You can see like the glints of these coins, and like some of them have tiny little trails. Some of them, like the trails have been covered over, but like there's still an increasing number of coins heading in the direction that you're heading, like, and like it's becoming more frequent, like the groupings of these coins, if you will.
Is there anything other than coins, like gems or weapons, like filigreed weapons and things like that, or is it just money?
On the path that you're traveling, it appears to be just coins at the moment. But you will have to see if anything
Okay.
else comes up.
Mhm.
So as you're walking, you feel on your back the little monkey like sit up, and Skipper, you'll see eventually the monkey just sits up and looks around and like flattens down onto Seth's back and just grabs more tufts of fur. I get for like a couple minutes before, like, I guess remembering what happened the night before, what transpired. The monkey is awake now. The monkey's awake now, and is just hanging on. And after 10 minutes, 15 minutes of walking, it's getting a bit more comfortable, and it's like walking around, like sort of climbing around you, and it climbs like under. It's holding onto like the fur at the side of your face and
Mhm.
hanging under your chin, under your neck.
Very cute.
Just so cute. Just holding on, and yeah, you're following, and to your point, as you're walking and you keep walking and the minutes pass, the trail doesn't really get any wider, and eventually you're able to hear water, and it sounds like running water, and another few minutes and the path opens up to, there's a stream cutting through a clearing, and within the stream you can see, like, if you look in, like, just, it's like a pirate's dream. It's like you look down and it is just glittering with gold, and there are some jewels, and there are these big blue discs, sort of like fan-shaped items, sort of half hidden by the water, but under the water nonetheless. It's probably about 3 feet deep, so it's easy enough to cross, but it's a bit deep for maybe you as a dog.
Yeah.
It's probably 10 foot wide.
Mhm.
Yeah, and on the other side you can see like more leaf litter and fallen trees. And what would you like to do? There's freshwater stream if you want to drink. There's treasure if you want it.
I do want to look at those blue fan things because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna turn back
potentially
into
dangerous.
people before we touch anything.
Yeah, and so now the monkey is holding onto like 2 little spikes at the side of your jaw,
Mm.
and it's
I shake him a little bit.
he pulls.
So much.
Yeah, he pulls just a little. May not be the most comfortable, but he looks and just sort of swings back, and now he's holding onto your armor, and he's just sitting up on your pauldron, like just looking around.
Cute.
So are you guys crossing the stream?
Did you say how deep it was roughly?
Yeah,
Like,
about 3
3
feet.
feet.
Like it's not
okay,
super
okay.
deep. It's like a meter. And it's not like it's or anything. It's just like a nice gentle trickle coming from the west.
Sam, did you want to look at it?
Nope, the east.
Sorry, Skipper, did you want to look at it before we cross? The
Yeah,
fan
just in
things?
case they're like man-eating fan things
Mm.
Sure.
that
So
will
you
like
reach
nip at us.
so you reach into the water to grab one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull it out and it's flat, and I don't even need you to roll for this. Like, you're level 17. You've been traveling with your friends for a while. You look at this, and it looks exactly like one of Cephyrin's scales, but bigger and bluer.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
I'm gonna get my own
Hey.
one. Wow, that's really cool.
Seth, question.
Yes.
Do dragons molt? Do you shed your skin? Or
Yeah,
do you
I mean,
molt?
yeah, to get bigger, yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I just like run up hearing this talk of dragons and just take a really good look at this scale and use my action to use my primeval awareness feature. So I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot to sense whether there is a dragon within 1 mile of here.
So tell me exactly what primeval awareness does again. Just
I can expend a spell slot to sense whether there is an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead present within 1 mile. it doesn't reveal its location or how many of them there are. It just tells me if there is one.
Then, so much like the day before when you did it on the coastline, yes, you get pings for most of those things.
Hmm.
And I don't get any stronger sense of anything specific. Oh gosh.
Does it do that?
I'm trying to read it as
Hang on.
whether any of them. So I don't know if I get to choose if I'm searching for a specific one. I think it is just sensing if anything is around. If I'm reading that correctly, it's just...
Yeah, that's just if any of them are around.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not like a specific one.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I'm just kind of like, I'm going to touch it and kind of getting that feeling. I'm just going to kind of be a bit defeated and just say like, I'm still feeling there's a lot of things present here, and I can't dial in on anything specific, but if there's a dragon here, I can't tell.
It'd be fine, right? Yeah.
I can check. I pick up a scale of my own, and I cast Locate Creature, which will locate the nearest creature of a specific kind, so long as I have seen such a creature up close, at least once. If the creature I described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, the spell doesn't locate the creature. So if it's a dragon in like a humanoid form, it won't find it.
But at least we know then that there's a dragon in a humanoid form, likely.
I think so. I sense the direction to the creature's location, as long as the creature is within 1,000 feet. Okay, I'm going to cast Locate Creature. Do I sense this particular dragon or any dragon in a direction on the island?
Yes.
Cool. Which direction? which one? So we can not go that way.
In the east, where the river is running from.
We're going east, aren't we?
You're going northish, eastish.
But it's still eastish.
So it's at the top of. It's basically at the top of this river, and it's shedding into the river.
Possibly.
Okay.
I feel like we should take
relay
some
this.
scales with us. So, do blue dragons like? This isn't its like spit or something, is it? Like, you know how red dragons breathe fire.
Blue dragons are frost, water,
Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning.
Okay, right. So if you can locate the creature, maybe we should bring some scales, just in case.
Okay. Could we? How big are they? Like,
I think they're like
probably
palm
about
size,
yeah, this big.
That's a big dragon still.
that is a really big dragon. I was like, but could we use it as scales? So it's not like. Sorry, could we use it as a shield? It's not quite that big.
It's not that big. No, it's like like saucer size. Like if you had a cup of tea.
Okay.
But you guys are aware that much like snakes, like dragons have bigger scales around like the torso area and the underbelly, and then they get smaller towards the tail. So you don't know if this is from the torso area or the tail. If it's from the tail, shit your pants.
To maybe determine the age of the dragon from kind of the scales look and, you know, like investigate it a little bit. You know, like you would look at tree rings, but
check, yeah.
Yeah, you can do a nature check, and you're gonna have to roll kind of high, but go for it.
Oh, I didn't. I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 16 too.
Stunning. Can't really tell the age of a dragon due to the aforementioned. You don't know where this scale comes from. It has like a very consistent texture throughout. It could be from the torso. It could be from lower down the body. It's kind of hard to tell whether or not, like, what age this dragon is.
Okay.
It's got a good skincare routine. Damn.
So smooth. All right. Yeah, we should keep some. And I give one to the monkey.
Monkey immediately tries to bite it.
Good job, little guy.
He must be teething.
It's a very young monkey.
Poor little guy.
Do monkeys eat jerky? Jerky's probably better for the monkey's teeth than a scale. I don't know what monkeys
They're
eat.
carnivore. Yeah, they're carnivores.
They
Do
eat
they-
bugs, right? It's D&D. They can eat whatever you want them to eat.
Wait, as part of our little fruit rations, did we get any
That's-
mangoes? We could give them the
that's what I-
mango pit
yeah.
in the middle.
Sure.
That's probably a lot healthier than a
Yes!
scale.
Yeah, sure. The monkey's now covered in mango.
Oh, so cute.
So cute. And
He's
it's
just
doing,
making Seth all like sticky just in that like one area. Is like,
Mm.
yo.
it's
I
doing
think
like
it's a stream.
it's doing like the little tiny bites. It's doing
Mm.
those.
Yeah. I'll take just a little bit of the water just to like clean up his fur that's gonna get sticky from all the mango bits. Just pat his little chin, like, to get rid of all the stickiness.
Just looks at you with his big black eyes, and he's like,
It's okay, little buddy.
Oh, we're getting so
Was that good?
sidetracked by the little
Was
guy.
that good?
Well-
so, what would you guys like to do?
Across the river.
Yes.
Across the
Yeah.
river.
Let's
I
cross the
think.
river.
Yeah, I'll be extra and just kind of run and jump over it, just to kind of warm up and get my legs ready for running in case
La-dee-da.
a dragon appears.
And from the sky. No, I'm just kidding. So, do you guys are crossing the river?
Mhm.
You're,
Yes.
you're jumping, or you're gonna cross in the water? What are you doing?
I'll swim.
How far across is it?
Oh, like 10 feet.
Am I wearing medium? Yeah, I'll also swim.
You don't need to swim. It's only 3 feet deep, so it's like
I'll
belly button
walk.
height. So,
Mhm.
yeah, the monkey jumps up into your head and is like holding on to your head spines now. It doesn't want to get it doesn't want to get wet, but
Okay.
yeah,
I'm just using my special jumping boots that I have.
Mhm.
Put them to good use.
I'm pretty sure that you can jump. It's like what 10 feet plus feet equal to your strength modifier anyway. I don't know how
could
jumping
probably-
works.
I could definitely jump, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could jump without thinking about it.
I'm just being extra.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna wade through it. I feel like if it's a hot, humid environment, it might cool me down.
Fair enough.
Do we
Oh.
successfully make it?
Penelope follows you and then gets to the other side and shakes off like a dog. It's like her fur's all like sticking up, but
Mhm.
angles now. But yeah,
Did she make
can
sure
go-
that the kiss mark from
yeah,
Can't-
it's
Oh yeah.
she should make sure that
Arms
it's like
above the
above
water.
the water.
yeah, 100%, 100%. That thing's never coming off at this point.
It's
So,
probably
yeah.
the closest thing she's had to a bath in a while, if that's the
Yeah.
case.
Okay, is
Yeah.
there only one pathway out?
There's two. There's. Hang on, let me bring up where'd I put it? Nope, there's one. Yeah, it's it arcs around at a curve, starting to head much further east than northeast.
The dragon's east.
Mm.
Oh, the dragon's east.
You guys don't have to follow the path.
No, but we should. Is this where the coins are going? If we stare at the coins going in this direction.
Are you going to take an hour to wait for them to move 5 millimeters?
No, we can see the trails in the ground from
Yeah,
where they have moved
that's what-
from.
You can
That's
see
what I was hoping.
yeah, you can see a few of them. Yeah, they're all kind of just like some of them sort of crisscross and cross back, and they all just kind of. It's like they're moving to reach something, but you don't know what that something is.
Okay. So they're moving to reach something that can also move.
Possibly.
So,
Mm.
blue dragon's magnetic.
I don't know. Probably
They
not.
could be conductive, yeah, maybe.
I mean, if they
You're
do
the dragon
lightning, it's
expert here.
I
electromagnet.
know, but
Not to assume, but I feel like you're the dragon expert.
I mean, I can do a check if you want.
That's up to you. I'm just
don't know.
asking silly
Please-
questions.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't know the answer. Don't know.
Probably no.
Wait, hang on. Here we go.
Oh,
I'm just gonna use good old Google.
just
Blue dragon's magnetic. Please, the barbarians.
I'm
waiting
with
bated
desperately need
breath.
to know.
Okay.
I can't sleep
The
unless I know.
electromagnetic pulses from individual lightning strikes can be detected at hundreds of kilometers of distance.
So it could be.
It could be. And we have
There
only
we
seen
go.
coins, although gold isn't magnetic. Anyway, do we want to follow the path?
Oh, we should.
I don't think we should like bush bash yet,
I
because
think we should be very sneaky about it if we
Yeah.
are going to.
Yeah,
go
I
through.
think like still fresh in the mind just of where those giant apes just flew out of the vegetation. Like, I think like trying to stay on some kind of already established path is pretty good, where we can have a bit more vision and kind of cut off some of the areas we could be ambushed from, so we don't know what is on this island. And yeah, I think following the path is a good idea, and I think having jumped over, I'll start like leading up that path, since I'm kind of already ahead in that way.
Yeah. Are you guys stealthing it, or are you guys just walking?
Oh, I'm still
oh, we stealthing it.
stealth.
Oh yeah.
Okay, stealth checks from everyone, please. I'll roll for Penelope as well.
There's a chance there's a
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
if there's a chance that there's a big dragon, I don't want to risk it in the
Yeah, I got-
slightest.
I got a 19.
I
That's
got-
low for you.
It is.
What did you roll? You rolled an 8?
I
Yeah.
rolled an 8, yeah.
18.
Okie doke. So you guys,
Nash.
you guys walk on, and it very quickly becomes apparent that Penelope has not clued in on the memo, because with a natural 1,
Oh
she pulls out her panpipes and starts playing them.
Can I confiscate the panpipes?
You can absolutely try and confiscate the panpipes. Roll a contested strength check.
Oh no. It's a natural 1. How did
You try to take them, and she's like, "No."
She only rolled a 5. So with her 8, she's just kind of just like, and the music is echoing, and that is all it takes.
Yeah, I've got a +5, but I don't think it counts.
It doesn't count on that
No.
one, I'm sorry. But you get a ping in the back of your head, all of you, as Arcade goes, "There's something in the trees." Wait,
God!
what accent does Arcade have? I think it's just my voice, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
it was just your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something in the trees.
Penelope, shut up, please!
Just playing her pipes. Can't hear ya. Lost in her own walls.
Can I... Oh, I don't know if I can, just like... If I pour water on them, will they stop making a sound? Is that how pipes work?
I don't know, but I'll say yes because that's funny.
I will uncork my water bottle and just pour it over. Because it's a natural sound, the sound of water.
Yeah,
Will hopefully be stealthy.
yeah. So what you get is
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
I'm so sorry, Salt. If you're watching this.
so this is happening, and you guys fail to notice, even with Arcade's warning, as in the vegetation, color starts to appear as this jungle worm loses its natural camouflage and erupts from the trees at you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
What kind of worm? Like a
A
dragon worm? Or
Yeah.
like a dune worm?
Yeah. No, it's a gargantuan dragon. Jungle
Is it
worm
the-
with
Oh,
a
is it
Y.
the blue one?
It's the blue one.
Oh,
It's-
cool.
We
Yeah.
found it!
So hey,
Yay!
hey guys, we have an owlbear link. I'm gonna send to you. But hey, I'll get you all to roll initiative. Cause fucking hell.
I just saw the dragon pop up on the stream. I got very excited.
Oh.
Even with the slight delay.
no.
Oh yeah, that's
no.
that's that
not
one.
good. No. Oh, I now believe I get damage, do
Oh,
I?
hang on. I should probably grab my trusty iPad to draw all of this initiative tracker on, because I'm so good at maintaining initiative trackers.
We'll be fine.
I'm
Yeah.
scared. I'm scared.
Pencil. Let's let's go. Okay, 20 to 25 or 20 and above.
I got a 21.
21. Okay, so Seth is. Oh, hang on. That's a highlighter.
On your iPad?
Yeah, yeah. It's got like a.
Okay.
Note-taking apps. Can have
Yeah,
Yeah,
highlighters.
yeah, but like didn't pick up a highlighter to.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's in the app.
Yeah, it's in the app. Next lot, 15 to 20.
I got
Oh,
18.
sorry. I got a 21.
Okay.
Apologies, I didn't hear.
Who's got the higher dex out of you two? Out of Seth and Skipper?
14.
14.
15.
Nice.
Okay, so Skip goes first, then Seth. And then what did you say, Andy? Sorry.
I've got an 18.
An 18. Cool.
Yeah.
Hang on, I should probably roll for Penelope as well. Who I'm pretty sure has a plus 0. No, plus 3 to initiative. Okay, so it's the order is Skipper. Nope, it's not working. Please. Okay, there we go. Skip, Seth, Tohi, Penelope, and the jungle worm.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
With a natural 4, it's not getting any help.
He's
So
real slow.
so hello, welcome. Oh yeah, I should probably admit you guys to
Let me in.
Albert Rodeo. So let me just real quick.
Don't know if that link is going to squat my internet.
It's okay. We can how do I make big? Ah, there we go.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Cool.
How did we not notice that?
It does have natural camouflage where if it does not move, it cannot be distinguished from the vegetation around it.
Hey, I
Distracted
kind
by
of
the
know that
monkey.
move too.
You do. That's what makes it
Is the
funnier.
dragon
No.
also painted like a cake?
No, just so you watched as its natural camouflage, it sort of its scales shimmered back into color. It was
Super
more like
cool.
it was sort of reflecting the forest around it, and now it is blue and in front of you all, and it is big. That one is going to be Seth, because it is
The leaf.
the leaf. God, where are all the icons? Okay, we've got Tohi. We've got where is the barbarian?
I'm gone.
Where is the barbarian? Hang on, sorry guys, I should have prepared better for this, knowing that it was going to
I'm
be a
right
combat.
here,
Is
silly.
that right?
Okay, hang on, you can be this fist. It's a
Heck
monk,
yeah.
but oh well.
Thank you.
And then there will be Penelope with the pipes standing next to you. So,
So is there any difference between a worm and a dragon?
so from what I can tell, it is longer and it does not have wings. It doesn't have, from what I can tell, it doesn't have a breath weapon. Yes, it does. Never mind.
I
No.
more meant in terms of intelligence.
I don't know. So it's pretty intelligent.
Okay.
It can probably talk.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see why
And
not.
is it attacking us, or is it just? Are we just rolling initiative?
It's standing very threateningly in front of you as it
Okay.
bursts out of the underbrush. Skipper, you are up first in the initiative order. What would you like to do?
I will look at Seth and ask, can you talk to this guy? Or lady, I don't discriminate.
Yes. I want to.
Okay,
I don't
so
want to hit just in case it's
okay, so
being oddly friendly.
so do you want to hold your action in case,
I
or do you
will.
want to pass your turn?
I will hold my action of
Mhm.
hitting. And let it only if the worm attacks.
Okay.
So if it goes to attack, then I'll bonk it first.
I can't remember the name of my spell. Okay, this might be a huge waste of magic. I cast Draconic Transformation on myself to make myself look more draconic,
Okay.
as in not just like a dragonborn, but like it makes wings grow out from behind me, and I suppose it for flavor's sake, say it like extends my snout and makes my claws a little bit bigger, and I float up slightly in a very non-threatening way, and go, "No, we're one of you. I'm one of you.
Friendly.
We're not threatening in any way. We were sent here to look for some things that disappeared from someone, and we really don't want to fight you. Like, very badly don't want to fight you."
Roll a persuasion check.
Pass?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm not very good at those. Oh, 18.
Fine. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. And this creature stands in front of you and it snarls at you in Draconic. So unless anyone else can speak it, Seth, you may be the only person who understands.
Oh yeah, I did speak in Common, but I should have used Draconic. Hey, anyway.
Yeah. And it responds to you in Draconic and it says, "You are meat and I am starving." And it doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's going to back down.
Is that a good thing, Seth?
It's growling at you, and from the corners of its lower snout, it's salivating. There is saliva dripping out of its mouth.
When we killed those gorillas, did their bodies remain there?
You didn't stay long enough to know.
Okay. What if we could take you to meat? I respond in Draconic so that I don't scare the others. What if we could take you to meat so that we don't have to be the meat? We can show you where there's meat.
Make another persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay, fair enough.
I was gonna say, can I give an
Oh.
advantage if I make myself look unappetizing?
You don't know what's being said, so I'm gonna say no.
The sweating make me look less appetizing.
6.
No.
It looks at you, and all of you hear as this deep chuckle emerges from its throat, and it says, "You are prey. I will hunt." And it's going to be a fight.
Okay.
You cracked a joke, right, Seth? And it's
Yeah,
laughing, right,
it's
Seth?
Not...
Yeah.
I remain floating and don't turn around, but I go, "Oh, it's not looking too good, team."
Oh no.
Oh.
So, yep. You might want to do whatever you were thinking about doing. Skip. It's not looking too good.
I should hit it.
Yeah, you should probably hit it.
Alright. I think I have to wait until it goes to attack her because that was the condition of holding my turn.
And also, you don't hold movement, so it's
No.
got to get closer to you in order to
Yeah.
to
it's
be
fine.
hit.
It's fine.
So, Seth,
Okay.
you have a bonus action you want to do?
So when I cast this spell and as a bonus action on subsequent turns, okay.
Mhm.
So does that mean that I get to use a breath weapon? But because I cast the spell and then I talked instead of doing the breath weapon, does that count? Can I still use the weapon?
I'll say no. I'll say sorry. I didn't realize Draconic transformation was a bonus action. I would say that the persuasion checks were and the talking was your action because
Okay.
6 seconds.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna do nothing. Actually, I'm gonna block. It doesn't make me any stronger. I guess I'm gonna stand in front of the people that are behind me, with the wings kind of outstretched in the hopes that it will maybe shield them from something.
Okay, so if that is your turn, Tohi.
Okay, question. You said that because Skipper is not holding movement and the dragon needs to get closer,
Mhm.
if I was to find a way to get Skipper next to the dragon, could they attack?
Yes.
All right.
Pick me up and throw me.
No, I am gonna run towards you, and I'm just gonna like shout out, "You heard Seth. It's time to hit." And I'm just gonna touch you on your shoulder and say, "It's time to dance again," and use my face step as a bonus action. And because I have that on spring,
Mhm.
I can touch a willing creature and teleport them 30 feet to wherever I can see. So I'm gonna
Yep.
teleport
Is that with you or by themselves?
by themselves.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna teleport Skipper right next to the dragon, so they can just try and smack it straight in the mouth.
Thank you.
Yeah, just use your grabber and put her where you wanna.
I'm having a bit of an issue
That's okay.
selecting.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I think I can point. Just
Here?
shove him. Yeah, just shove him right where
Yep.
his face would be.
Yep.
So the Skipper can get.
Look at the.
And
The
do you
dragon
have
more.
do you have an action that you want to do?
I do actually. With my action, I think I will. Oh god, this is scary. Oh god. Does it count as a monster?
Uh,
I think dragons are
dragons are
creatures.
dragons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm just thinking in terms of the spell hold monster.
I
It
think
just says choose a creature that you can see within range.
yeah, I would say that you can do it on this one. Yep.
Okay, so as I throw Skipper, it's got a range of 90 feet, so I should be all good. As I throw Skipper, like I'm gonna point towards it as Skipper teleports, in like a flash of red and gold and green, and you're just seeing like my hand kind of stay glowing the same colors as I try and concentrate on holding this dragon in place. So as I cast this, you'll need to pass a wisdom saving throw of 16 or be paralyzed for the duration, which is 1 minute.
4 plus 9 is a 13. I'm not even joking.
Okay.
That's a natural 4. This dice does not like high numbers tonight. So yeah, this dragon in the laughs, snarls, saliva's dripping out of its mouth, and then it just
freezes, and it's kind of shimmering in those colors that as I'm like holding my hand out, concentrating on this spell. The spell only it loses its effect only on a successful saving throw, which you can do at the end of its turns.
Good to know.
Clearly the worm has frozen in fear upon me approaching.
You're doing really good, Skipper.
Thanks,
Skip. Just like
Skipper.
Yeah.
You're up. You have your held action. What would you like to do?
I would like to hit it. I can't rage, so I will do that next time. So I will just hit it twice. That is a
because
28.
It's paralyzed. Do they get advantage?
Yeah, you get. Actually, let me just double check. I think every hit you make will be a crit.
You can do thunder damage on those.
I can.
as a bonus action, which she does not currently have.
Yeah, boo. Okay.
Yeah.
If we let it go, once it has its turn, then I could do it, but only if it stays frozen.
Any attack against that creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. If they're paralyzed, yeah.
Yeah, and attack rolls have advantage.
Okay. So yeah, that's a 28 to hit the first one, and a natural 20 on the second one.
Yeah, that's so roll your damage, double it.
Nice.
And then your strength mod, I think it is. And your weapon is a great axe of awareness. Yeah, so it's a magical weapon.
Warning, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah, that one.
1d12 still, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's a magical weapon.
It is, yes.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so that's 2. I also had something where I was just reading in my features and traits.
I think that would be Wrath of Water, where you can deliver cold damage instead of...
It was you can roll 3 additional damage dice when determining the extra damage on a critical hit with a melee weapon.
Yes.
It's brutal critical.
Wow.
Yes.
Sick.
Yes.
Oh.
So I think that's roll your normal damage, double it, add your modifier, then roll 3 extra dice.
Oh my god.
And I
okay,
don't-
So
that-
that's...
Oh, mess them up, Skip.
Oh my god. Okay. So, oh my god, I've just knocked my hat down in my.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Do
I gotta take my hat
one
off for this one.
That's okay. Do one hit at a time.
Okay. So the first non-critical
Mhm.
is.
No, it's still a crit because it is paralyzed.
Okay.
Successful hit, yeah.
So that's 8 times 2 plus 5.
So 16. So 23.
That's so.
Yeah,
And this is for the
21.
natural 21.
Yeah. So hang on. For the first one, also roll your 3 damage dice because it's a critical hit. It's
Okay.
an auto crit because it's paralyzed.
So that's.
So roll your extra damage dice.
I've got my calculator open.
That's okay.
That's an additional 19 damage on top of that.
Nice.
Okay, it's 21 plus 19.
Oh
That's
my.
40 points of damage in the first hit. Yep. I can't get these fucking pens to work anymore.
I feel dangerous.
Get him.
Go, go,
And then the natural 20 is just. That's 4, so it's 8
Mhm.
plus 5, it's 9.
Mhm.
And then 9 plus 3 other die.
Mhm.
26 on top of that.
26. Damn. What a not even turn. What a held action.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Beast.
raged yet.
Yeah, so that's 66 points of damage. And that where are you aiming? Just out of curiosity.
I feel like at its like snout, or like at its eyes. I'm going for the eyes. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going for its snout, I think.
For its snout? Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Just it's the biggest target in front of me. Just yeah.
yes. So you
Whacking it on the snout.
yeah, you get your axe all up in that bitch and you just start carving away at its face. And like you've already hit bone with those damage points.
I'm giving it a sick scar backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, or possibly you're gonna take its nose off. So either way.
Well,
Can't smell it's coming that time.
It can't bite us if it has no bottom jaw.
It's true.
Exactly.
This is true. Where's Albert Rodeo? And is that your turn? Oh, your
Yes,
held action.
that was it.
Yep. So, that brings us to Penelope's turn. Penelope is gonna back up 15 feet, to 3 to the edge of the water, and she's gonna lob a 3rd level guiding bolt. Or she's not because she didn't prep it. She's gonna
Oh,
hurl
Pen, learn your sheet.
she's gonna hurl a 3rd level ice knife. That's a 17 plus 9, which is 26, which hits. So that is going to be. God, I didn't prepare to play anyone but a bad guy tonight. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's a D10. Is it this one? I think so.
It's the one with the 0 on it.
Yeah. Wait. On the hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. This is a spell by 1d. So it's 1d10 piercing damage, and then it's. Oh, okay. So it's just okay. Okay. So the worm takes 6 points of piercing damage, and then, the icicle explodes. And because it's paralyzed, it can't dodge it. So that's going to take 3, 4 d6 of cold damage.
Nice.
It should be 6, 12, 13, 15. And what did I say the first one was? 6. So it's 6 plus 15. 15? 13, 15. I can do math, guys. Then she's gonna be like, keep the baby safe. And that'll be her turn.
Baby's got to keep itself safe. It better crawl out of breath range.
Baby's hanging on between the wings. And that will bring us to the worm's turn, the jungle worm. And it's gonna make just a wisdom save, was it?
Yeah, with wisdom save. Gotta beat DC of 16.
Yep.
Keeping my fingers crossed that it fails again so I can rage and then do damage.
It doesn't. With a 17 on the
Oh,
dice.
dang
Plus
it.
9.
I should have knocked on wood.
Sorry, I used the wrong dice. I didn't use the bad rolling one.
Yeah, go
But-
back to bad ones.
But that is its whole turn, because that has to happen at the end of its turn, which brings us
Yes.
back to the top of initiative order with Skipper.
Hell yeah.
Take off the other half of its face.
This time, I would
Even
like
it
to
up.
rage.
Go for it.
As I look very windswept, kind of like I've been standing in salty air, a little bit damp.
Yeah,
If
your
you
cloak
will.
of billowing activates as well.
It does billow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I look very cool right now.
it billows so good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just like shout out, just like it's broken free. Be careful, as you're like winding up for your swing.
As I swing, I'm like, oh shit! Hey, that's a 25 to hit for the first one,
that hits.
and then a 27 for the second one.
Also hits. Roll your damage plus your rage dice.
Hell yeah. I will add it all together.
Yeah, if you want
for
to roll
you
them
for
all.
one big convenient number at the end.
I love big convenient numbers because I'm bad at math.
And then... oop. $27 damage.
27 damage. Nice. I just want you to know that you have done almost 100 damage on your own to it. No, over 100 damage on your own to it.
Can't say I'm
So
flexing.
that's
Those flexing muscles there.
Salt water comes off your huge muscles and hits us in the face.
Yeah,
yeah,
sprayed.
yeah. The cloak is just
It's flicking it.
it's flinging shit. So that's your bonus action. Your action. Do you want to take any movement?
No, I don't think I will. I think yeah, I won't for now. I feel like even if I move away, it's gonna be very angry with me.
You could,
So,
if you wanted to, given the size of this creature and given the fact that it's elongated more like a lizard than like the more compact stature of a dragon, you could very easily slip under its gullet and avoid detection unless it moved.
that's very risky, and I don't think Skip is smart enough to really do that.
enough.
You're the
smartest
one
one
smartest
here.
one we
No.
have.
Actually, let me flip a coin. Yeah, okay, she will.
Okay.
She'll run under it and like to the side and hope that it doesn't see where she goes.
Yeah, so you were already kind of like close enough to its face that it was having a hard time. Like it doesn't have like chameleon eyes where it's like looking at different shit.
It's front-facing eyes. 'cause
yeah.
It's a predator.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think dragons have eyes on the side of their head, right? Side-ish, frontish.
As long as they can sort of still see front ways. then
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
a predator.
they'd have a very large range of vision.
Yeah, either way,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna slide you on under there.
Just get on in there.
God.
Just get on in there.
Under the lizard, it's fine.
Yeah, it's so
I'll be
fun.
okay. As long
Um,
as it doesn't sit down and crush me.
We'll just hope no one casts command on it.
Please.
So, Seth, that brings us to your turn.
Okay. Well, I know the first thing I want to do is very
Rage.
carefully. As part of my draconic transformation, I get to use a 68 force damage breath weapon every turn
Mhm.
as a bonus action.
That's really cool.
Now,
Whoa.
I want to make sure that it's not going to hit Skipper. So, since they went underneath, the
Yeah.
force would be blocked by the dragon, right?
Yes, because
Okay,
you're
excellent.
above this.
Yeah,
this
yeah. So I
worm.
was
If
just
you-
going to
I-
fly
I'm
further
also
up if I
resistant
needed
to
to.
force damage while
Yeah,
I'm raging.
This is
Oh,
true. Skipper
excellent.
is resistant to force damage while she's raging because she
and
is
thunder.
a Path of the Awbreaker
Okay. But
barbarian.
I want to make sure that I am far enough away and kind of up high enough
Mhm.
that even if it moves forward, it can't get to me. If that's possible, it's hard to imagine this in like the 3D
Yeah.
space.
How big is the breath weapon? Sorry.
60-foot cone.
Oh yeah, so you can very easily like it could probably reach 20 feet up if it tried, but
Yeah,
if you
okay.
got
And
higher
I've got
than that,
60 feet of flying speed, so I just want to make sure I'm out of the way, but that
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit anyone else.
yeah, you can
Um,
absolutely hover.
Okay, excellent. And then I'm gonna bap it with that. Dex saving throw of
Dex.
21.
Dex
Oh,
saving
yeah,
throw.
21.
What is the dex save? That's another 17 on the dice, plus 9 for the dex save.
No!
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dang it.
I didn't
Okay,
mean
well,
it.
it takes half the damage, so...
And how many how many dice was that you said?
It was 68, so it takes 15 force damage.
15 points of force damage. Yep.
And then should have looked up what to do beforehand, but I need things that aren't concentration spells because I can't use concentration.
Yeah, your draconic thing is a concentration.
And I don't really want to touch it. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna hold for now. If it starts to move towards Tohi or Pen, I'm gonna ready the grasping tendrils tattoo to come out of me because it doesn't require concentration.
Yeah, sure.
So-
What's the distance on that one? Is it 15 feet?
It's 15 feet.
Yep, cool. Cool. If that is your turn, that brings us to Tohi.
all right. I think first of all, I'm gonna use my. How far away am I from this thing? Am I within 30 feet of it?
Oh yeah, you're like 20 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action then to mark it as my Slayer spray to get like my whole benefit of my whole Monster Slayer thing going on.
Yep.
And I'd like to run up towards it to attack. And I think I'd go like on the left-hand side of Skipper.
Yep. So just kind of like over here.
I'm having a bit of... Yeah.
Because Skipper is now under the worm.
Yeah. So yeah, like without going under the worm, I just kind of want to be kind of shoulder to shoulder with what is essentially now my dance partner in Skipper, having kind of see Skipper do that. I'm like emboldened. I just run in.
Yeah. So you kind of standing like at this part of it, like just between the neck and armish,
neck
bit.
and shoulder kind of area. Just
Yeah.
seeing if I can get some stabs in.
Shoulder to shoulder may not be the most appropriate reference because this thing is much taller than you are.
No, I meant like trying to get shoulder to shoulder with Skipper, like, as close as I can, without getting myself into too much danger.
Join me
of
under the
being
lizard.
crushed.
Hey guys, can you guys fusion dance? Is that the thing you can do?
What would
Yes,
our fusion be?
It takes 4 rounds though.
I'm gonna think really hard about what your fusion will be. Hold on. I'm going into Steven Universe mode.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my 2 melee attacks. So my first one, that will be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit. It just you reach out and it just glances off these scales. Which, as you guys can see from up close, leg scales. What you picked up.
Okay. Fuck, it's really
Yeah,
big.
I'm observing the scales from underneath. Like, huh. That's what
and just
ones
like
they are.
my first one bouncing off, I'm just gonna shout out like, "God, you made this look so easy, Skip." And
I'm
that's
sorry, I
a natural.
do
That's
that
a
with
natural one for my second attack. Oh, it's not looking good, friends.
Yeah. Your rapier, the tip of your rapier, is now wedged in between 2 of these scales.
Okay,
Jank it out, Tohi.
I'm trying. And that'll be. I use most of my movement, and that's my actions. That's me. I'm just stuck.
Oh no.
That's okay. That brings us to Penelope's turn, and I should have looked at her character sheet in the meantime, but I didn't. That was silly. Oh, fucking hell. Salty, why didn't you equip any combat spells?
It's just monkey caring spell.
It's just monkey carrying spells. There's good berries on here 7 times. No, I'm Just kidding.
Oops, all
Throw
good berries.
berries. Maybe
Oops, all
look,
berries.
the dragon is hungry. Give us some berries.
Okay, Penelope is going to grasp at her holy symbol, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, she can reach. She is going to grasp at her holy symbol and say a quick prayer under her breath, and she's going to conjure a 6th level spiritual weapon to appear right next to the dragon, kind of on the flank of it, out of its immediate view. Salty, if you're watching, I hope you're not because you should be resting, but if you're watching, tell us what form you would like the weapon to be. Otherwise, it's just going to be like her regular mace, but big. And that...
I haven't seen her in chat, so I think she is resting.
That's okay. Did I say 6th level? I meant 7th level because that's what I opened. So that is also going to take a swipe at the dragon. And with natural 1, it's gonna miss.
Oh, we're not doing well.
I've mixed up my dice so bad for you guys.
We had that one really good turn. It's okay. We can bring this round.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
And then for her action, she is going to Toll the Dead. Because that is a cantrip, and you can do a spell and a cantrip. So the worm now needs to make a wisdom save. Wait. Oh, okay. 8 plus 9.
17.
17 meets it, beats it. Her wisdom saving score is 17. That's gonna be her turn. She's just gonna be like in the background. And that will bring us to the worm's turn. What is the worm going to do? So the worm is going to
Accept defeat.
fucking hell no.
Go
worm-
home.
It is not going to do that. The worm is hungry, and it is going to make a bite attack against you, Tohi.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry, Tohi.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Okay. Okay, does a 20 hit? That was actually a really low roll. Does a 20 hit?
I think I'll use my defensive duelist reaction to
Yeah.
add 6 to my AC, making my AC 22.
Mhm.
So as it goes to bite me, I'm gonna finally get my rapier out of the scale and just kind of like knock its
Yeah.
teeth away as it tries to bite down on me.
Cool.
Yeah, brilliant. Stunning. It is then going to take a swipe at you in response.
That's
with
fine.
its second attack. Which is a 12 plus 15, which is 27, so I'm going to assume that.
The plus 15 is almost enough of it. Oh no, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
I know. That's okay though, because damage dies are really low. So that is going to be.
That's okay though.
That's going to be 5 plus 8 is 13 points of slashing damage. Yes, slashing
13.
damage.
Yeah.
And then it's going to turn its attention up and look at you, Seth, who hit it with force damage. But it doesn't have any more actions, so it's going to. So that's going to bring us back to the top of the initiative order, which is Skipper. Your turn.
So clearly the worm is smart enough not to go looking for me. Which... Sorry, Tohi. Whoops.
It's fine.
I'll pop out, if I can, just around here. If that's able to do.
Sorry, I've got 3 different tabs open. Yes, you are absolutely able to do that.
Just sort of like yell to get its attention, because I feel like I can tank more hits from it than the others probably can.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna attack it twice.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 22 and 27.
22 is its AC, and so both of those hit.
Awesome. I like meets it beats it when it benefits me. Alright, I'm gonna grab my calculator out again so I can just do this all in one.
Yeah, that's all good.
I love a big, strong barbarian just hitting things.
We
I
do.
hit 10 bonk. 33.
So 33 points of damage between both of those. You have taken out like a third of its hit points by yourself. I just want you to know that.
Very strong.
You also have a bonus action if there is anything you would like to
That's
do.
what I was just looking at. I don't think I can do anything because I.
Your thunder
Just
damage hits on a
barbarian.
crit, right?
It's on a crit, yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
crit, unfortunately.
You can activate the Cloak of Billowing again if you would like.
I could activate the
Do
cloak of
it.
billowing.
Yes.
I will, in fact, billow my cloak.
Excellent.
You know, numbers don't exist inside the D&D world, but inside my heart, I know I've taken out a third of its health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And so between the yelling and smacking it twice and the cloak billowing, you have its fucking attention.
wonderful.
And that brings us to Cephyrin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and blast it again.
You are able to angle this so that it's not going to hit your companions.
Excellent. And so I'm
sorry,
still...
you might have to get like one square closer, but you'll be able to angle
It's
it.
alright. If you can move me, because I can move me. Okay,
I don't know
move
what that noise was. Sorry.
All right. I'm doing it. It needs to get a Dex 21.
Dex 21. And what was it? Plus 9 to its save. That's a 2. That's an 11.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. I yell at, or I growl at it in Draconic.
Mhm.
We're going to cut you up, and I open my mouth, and a blast of force energy comes out, which deals 27 damage, probably into its neck if it's looking around at Skipper now.
Yeah, it would. So you just like
along
crack
here.
it
Yeah.
in the side,
Mhm.
and it. Do you have any bonus actions or movement you would like to take?
That is the bonus action.
Oh yes, any actions you'd like to take?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Frostbite as
Frostbite?
well.
Yeah.
So it needs to make a Con 21.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that work for me? Do I still just do the same amount of damage?
Yeah. So what would happen if you? What does the spell say?
It takes 4d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll just take the full amount of whatever damage you roll.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, just roll. Like instead of, would it take half the damage if it's saved?
No, it's a cantrip, so it wouldn't take anything.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it'll just take the normal amount of damage and take disadvantage.
And then I reach out my hand and or one of my claws, and I fire a frost down at it onto the same place that I hit it with the force to try and like brittle the area if I can.
Yeah.
So maybe if someone can hit it there, it would like hurt it differently. Maybe.
Yeah, you can do that. How much damage was it? Sorry, did you roll?
I closed it. It was
It's okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 points of cold damage. Sweet. Do you want to take any movement to get further away from it now, or?
No, where am I?
You are 15.
1, 2, 3. But I'm also up.
Yes.
So I'm
20
like,
feet up.
this kind of.
Yeah.
No, that's probably fine. I reckon the others have its attention. And I'm happy staying where I am to try and just kind of like bap it from a distance.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's gonna use 2 of its legendary. It's gonna burn 2 legendary actions and do a splinter bark attack at the end of your turn. So I'm gonna.
Actions?
It's got legendary actions. So I'm gonna need Tohi and I'm gonna need not Pen, Skipper, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay, I'm
Okay.
okay at that.
You also get advantage, Skip, because
I
it's
do.
something you can see.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I don't have my reaction back yet, do I? 'Cause it's on my turn.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
21 from
Okay.
Skipper.
Okay.
I think I have a feature that doesn't require my reaction, so I'm just gonna double check that. Oh yeah, supernatural defenses. So it forces me to make a saving throw. I can add a d6 to the roll, and it doesn't require an action or
Yeah,
anything.
that's fine. Go for it.
Okay, so Dex saving throw. That's a 24 flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Without the d6, but 26 on the Dex save.
So both of you watch as Steph blasts it with force, and this jungle worm, like she shouts, "What was it? We're going to kill you.
We're going to cut you up.
We're going to cut you up." And you hear that chuckle again, and it shakes its entire body, and scales in every direction come loose. And while Tohi made the 23 DC save, Skipper did not. So
Wait, oh, I'm one short. I rolled a 19 as well.
I'm very sorry. You will take. That's okay. What is that?
It's fine. I'm tanking it.
3? That's okay, because it's only 7 plus 8 is 15 piercing damage, which is then rounded down to 7, 8, because you're raging.
Yeah. Okay.
However, you are also stunned until the end of your next turn as these scales pierce your body and just sort of hit real bad spots that just kind of lock you up a little bit.
Having passed, do I take any damage?
You do not. You do not. You don't take damage. You don't get stunned.
Nice.
But that will bring it to your turn, Tohi.
Okay. Is there any chance that I can use my vanish action, because kind of like how Skip went underneath and was kind of sort of hidden? Is there any way I can do like some cool running slide to go underneath it and kind of confuse it and vanish mid-slide?
You'll have
track of me.
You'll have to roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Because its attention is kind of drawn to that area where you and Skip both are.
Okay. So could I say I use basically all my movement to kind of like slide underneath it and like really squeeze underneath its stomach and try and lose track of it that way?
Yeah. There's room under it. You don't even have to crouch under it. It's off the ground.
Okay, so I'll make a quick stealth check while I'm like doing this really cool action slide, so it gets confused. Oh god, that is an 18.
And you are rolling real low on your stealth checks tonight, buddy.
I know.
Because your stealth is so good.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, your stealth is so good. Hang on. So you slide and hide under this thing, and you think that you're hidden, and then you just see this yellow eye duck down under its own body to look at you, because with a 33 perception check, it definitely saw you doing that. But you still have your bonus action if you would like to take it.
Oh, the vanish is my.
It's the bonus action.
The bonus action, yeah.
Cool. You can absolutely make eye contact and start slicing its belly if you want to.
Yeah, I'll as it's kind of looking at me, I'll just say to it and hope that it understands common, just like, fine, you can watch, and I'll try and stab it straight in the stomach. With my 2 attacks.
Go for it.
My first attack will be a 29 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
If I wasn't stunned, I would high five Tohi.
The 29 to hit, so I get my D8, and I also, because it's the first time I'm hitting it this turn, get an extra D6 from my Slayer's Prey.
Yes, you do.
So that's a 1 that I've rolled, but also as a feature of being Piercer, I get to re-roll that one time.
Yep.
So that will be a 5, and then a 2, so a 7 plus the 8, so that's 15 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
On the first attack. That is not magical though. With my weapon's rare, but not magic.
Okie doke. Yep, good to know. Thank you.
And for my second attack, kind of like stabbing it straight in the stomach, I'm going to try and like kind of like slice upwards.
No, hey, bro.
Yeah.
When you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, your sword is absolutely a magical weapon.
Oh, yeah. I didn't read that bit. I was reading the stuff at the. I was reading the stuff at the top.
That's all good. That's all good. So yes, your attacks do full damage because it is a magic weapon.
Thank you, DM.
I want you
my-
guys to win. I just want to make it hard for you.
A second attacks at 15 to hit.
It also glances off.
Yeah, so I like stabbed it into its stomach and then I tried to like slice upwards, but with it being a rapier, it just doesn't quite
Yeah.
happen. It just comes out.
Yeah, so you stabbed it once, and then you go to attack it again. It's watching you. It just shifts out of the way.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. It's Penelope's turn. So I gotta do this again. Penelope is going to attempt to bane it. So that is a charisma 17 saving throw. It's natural 20. I'm sorry, guys.
On the dragon?
Yeah, the dragon got a natural 20.
Oh, switch those dice around.
I'm so sorry. I'm switching them every time. They're rolling really poorly for you guys to win.
For
anyway.
us?
Yeah, they're rolling really poorly for you guys. But then her spiritual weapon is also going to take an attack, and that's a 19 plus 9, which is a 28, which absolutely hits. That is going to do an amount 3d8 plus 3. What's a d8 look like? No, they're the diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to do 5. 6 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. Plus 3 is 15 points of magical force damage to this this guy.
Nice.
Nice. And you guys can see it's starting to look pretty bloody. It's starting to look not super healthy. But it's also still looking pretty cranky. And with that being Penelope's turn, this is going to bring us to the worm. So the worm is going to take a swipe at. Actually, it's going to multi-attack you, Skipper, because you drew its attention and whacked
was
the,
the
hell out of
plan.
it. Yep. Yeah.
I'm
So
prepared mentally.
yeah, but you're also stunned, so these attacks are with advantage.
Fine.
So we're gonna roll them one at a time. So it's gonna make 4 attacks.
Yep.
It's gonna be 1 bite, 2 claw, and 1 tail attack.
The first weapon attack it makes is at a disadvantage.
Yes.
'cause
Okay.
it's
So that
frostbitten.
yes. So that will just
Just
be
a
a
regular.
that will be a flat roll because disadvantage advantage again. So that is a 4 plus.
Yes.
Wait, hang on. It's a 4 plus 15.
So,
So
hits.
19. Sorry.
I'll let you know this, Ash. You have to roll literally -1
Okay.
to get me. I have a 16 armor class.
Okay. So you are going to take 9 plus 8. It's 9 plus 8
17.
is 17. Yep. Plus, so that's piercing damage. So
Yeah.
round that down because you are still raging.
Yeah.
Plus.
So 17. I'm just gonna add all those. Yeah, so 17 divided by 2.
Yep.
That's 9. 'Cause we're rounding up.
Plus 12 points of poison damage from the bite attack.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeesh.
It sinks its fangs in. Also, you didn't long rest when you were meant to.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
You didn't, Skip. You didn't refresh your character sheet.
I did when we started playing. I hit long rest because I realized that I
maybe-
made a mistake.
Okay, maybe I just need to refresh it on my end. 'Cause
Yeah,
I,
we should all have rested.
Yeah.
I did it
Even-
silently, but I was like, whoopsies, and I did it.
Like
I
mechanically,
possibly-
we should have rested
Yeah.
overnight.
yeah, I
You scared me for a second there, Ash.
no,
It's like,
that's
oh
okay.
no.
No, not like you didn't. Just like, there we go. Okay, I didn't refresh the page. That was my fault.
It's
Okay, 2 claw attacks at advantage.
Oh.
So it's 28 and 34. As it comes, I'm so sorry. As it comes down with its, like it bites into you, and then it just starts grabbing at you with its claws. To do
Is that halved?
so sorry, they were the 2 hits. They weren't the damage.
Oh, okay. I'll go very
Yeah, that
skip.
was no, sorry, that was to hit. So that's gonna be
It's fine.
9 so 17 slashing rounded down to
Mhm.
8, 9, because you're raging, plus 6 and 8 slashing is 14, so 7, because you're raging, and then once it's done that, it's just gonna have a little nibble. It's gonna whip around and it's gonna bap you with its tail. So 7 plus 15 is 20. I don't want to be judged for being bad at math. 22.
It's fine. I declared
We'll go
anyway.
with that. That's okay. So I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw, which since you're
Which I
stunned,
have
I think you can't do, or you make a disadvantage.
Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity.
Okay, cool. So
Fine.
you take. Where did I just dropped my d8s somewhere? So you are gonna take 11 plus 8 is 19, halved 8, 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm collecting all the conditions.
You're collecting everything.
I'm like on the ground right now.
Yeah, so it, Seth yells at it. Skip yells at it. Seth yells at it. It goes, "Fuck you guys." And yes, Skipper is now prone, and that is the worm's. Actually, the worm is going to step forward. Oh fuck! Hang on. I'm just gonna move everyone real quick. The worm is going to step forward to be closer, and now everyone's kind of
put everybody back.
Tohi's
Yeah.
further under it. The spiritual weapon's further to its side, and it's almost snout to snout with you, Seth, like looking up at you. But that brings us to Skipper's turn. The stun wears off at the end of your turn, so you don't lose rage because you took damage. So you get your shit rocked, and then you
Yeah.
get knocked over, and then you get up, and you're still fucking angry.
I'm like, ow! And then I'll hit it again.
You can't because that was the end. So
Alright,
it's at the end of your turn.
I'll-
Yeah.
Not hit it again, but I'll still say ow.
Yeah, so you just come to lying on the ground. It's like, fuck. Cephyrin, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm trying really hard to think about how I can get it away from everyone else. So I suppose,
You can still hit it with
Can't-
your breath weapon if you
Yeah,
want,
yeah, yeah.
because
Yep.
everyone's under it, essentially.
yeah. So
except
I was thinking,
thingy.
it can't attack the people that are underneath it, or it would be very difficult for it to attack the people that are underneath it. So if I can draw it forwards,
Yeah.
they will be able to like hit it from behind or underneath or something. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
fly back as far as I can while still remaining within a 60-foot attack range, which is hang on. Are these 5 or 10 feet squares?
5 foot squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. That would put me like over here. That seems silly. Whatever.
It's your turn. You get to do what you like.
It sure is my turn. It can't fly. Okay, I'm gonna stand near. Is this Pen? The
Yes.
I'm gonna stand near Pen, but up in the air. So even if it comes at me, it still can't get me. And I'm gonna blast it with my bonus action attack.
So that was a con save of 21.
No, Dex, I think, for that one.
Nope.
Dex 21.
Dex.
Mhm.
That's okay. That is a 6 plus 9 is 15.
Excellent.
Roll your damage.
It takes 22 force damage, and I try to hit it in the same place again on the neck if I can.
Yeah, you absolutely do, because it has, like, it's sort of turned around still, having faced Skipper to bite the shit out of her.
Yep. And then I'm gonna hold out the same hand and like aim for the same position and try to cast Frostbite again, which is the con 21.
That's the con. So that is, it's a 16 plus, I think it's 11.
Oh, yeah, that's
No, plus 14. So that's 30.
okay.
Does it
Okay,
save?
that I guess that fizzles out in my hands. As I'm quite concerned about my friends who are getting trampled and bitten.
Yeah,
And I say, leave them. I cry out in Draconic, leave them. They're not on par with 2 dragons such as us. And then I kind of make this face to myself.
I'm trying to picture it with the draconic features. It's just gonna turn to you and be like, it is only meat. And
so rude.
if that is your turn, that brings us to Tohi.
Hopefully my owlbear rodeo doesn't break. I just need to measure something.
No, that's okay. What do you need measured? I can do it if you need it.
Oh, just 30 feet, kind of to the south. So I was hoping that I was in range of.
Yep. So that's just next to that big old leaf.
Yeah, that would
Big ol'
be.
leaf.
Because I'm assuming because it's just kind of stomping over us that it's got something in its sights. So I kind of want to be just off to the side of it. If it's gonna go down the path. But before I teleport away using my bonus action, I think I'm going to, while I'm underneath it, I'm gonna fall onto my back, pull out a single arrow from my stash, and just kind of point it towards its stomach and cast Conjure Barrage, and you're just gonna see
cool. A
stream of arrows just kind of be conjured from the tip of this one that I'm holding before it splinters and cracks and disappears.
Oh yeah.
So I need you to make a Dex save with a DC of 16.
Sure. I'm gonna do it with disadvantage just because that's cool as shit, and you're directly underneath it, casting up. It's gonna be so hard for it to avoid that because how wide? It's like a 15 foot.
A 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to stab into every part of its underbelly.
Yeah, so
with
that's
all of these arrows.
Yeah, so with disadvantage it's a 14. So it will just
Sick. So it's going to take 14 points of piercing damage as all these arrows are just kind of firing up into it, and to kind of save myself from anything kind of falling back down and hitting me, I'm going to use my bonus action to kind of look at where you measured and use another charge of my Fey Step to kind of, while I'm laying on the ground, I almost kind of sink into the ground and leave a little patch of the gold red and green leaves as I then appear next to that tree, kind of stood up looking at it.
That's cool as hell. And you still have your movement if you want to move further away, right?
Yes, but I think I'm just gonna stay there.
Yeah, fair enough. That was very fucking cool. So if that is your turn, that will bring us to Penelope. So first of all, bonus action, whack.
Bonk.
Yeah, with a 17 plus 9, that beats the AC, so that is just 3d8 force damage again. So if I was 12 plus 4 is 16 plus, so 19 points of force damage. And then for her action, Penelope is just going to be like, I feel like maybe we're a bit. Are we winning? I don't know. I'm a bit far away. Are we winning? Ceph, are we winning?
I'm in the middle of screaming at this dragon, trying to get its attention. I don't notice.
Yeah. She does not speak Draconic, so she's just like, ah. So for her action, she is going to cast Sacred Flame, which is a Dex saving throw from the dragon. It passes. It does nothing. It brings us to the worm's turn again. So the worm is going to step forward because the meat is up here. And it is going to use
Oh no, we can't get an attack of opportunity.
I will say that you can, but at disadvantage as you're still prone.
Okay. I also
Could
forget
I get
that I
that
have
as well?
Sentinel.
That was my plan am I still in my range, or has it left my range?
I'll say given how wide it is, yeah, it'll be in your range. Yes, you do have Sentinel, so roll your attack first. Skip with disadvantage.
That is a 21 to hit. Sentinel only procs when someone within 5 feet of me also gets attacked by the
Yes,
dragon, and it's a reaction. I just keep forgetting to do it because the dragon is so big.
that's okay. Me too. But its AC is 22, so you just miss.
Damn. That's okay.
So Tohi, if you would like to make an attack of opportunity, you're also welcome to.
You know what? This creature hasn't shown me any reason to hold this, so yeah, I'll take that. Let's see if I can hit. That would be a 23 to hit.
Hits, just hits. It's AC of 22.
Okay, so technically, I'll get my Slayer's Prey bonus damage with the plus 6.
Yeah.
Because it's the first time I hit it with a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Cool. So that will be 18 points of piercing damage.
Damn, dude.
I'm gonna like try and stab onto a foot as it's walking past me to try and hold it in place and just kind of stab through it.
It doesn't hold it in place, but it does get into its foot. And if you've ever stepped on a D4, you know how fucking painful it is. And it's kind of a similar thing here. It roars and lifts its foot up and stomps down. It's going to make a claw attack at you, Tohi.
Okay.
It's going to hit. I won't bother telling you the number. It's going to hit. Oh.
What's the number though?
The things you hate
it's
your demons
30.
tell you.
33.
30.
But it starts with a 3. What do you mean?
It's 18 plus 15. And it's got a 15-foot reach, so it hits. So that's okay because it's 2. Yeah. So it's 4 plus 8 is 12 points of slashing damage.
That's what I'd get for taking the Lego subclass.
Yeah. And it is it is then going to look at you, Ceph, and you have those spectral wings, and you're a poison dragonborn, yeah?
Yes.
And it's going to lean in and it's going to inhale, and you watch as the magic that keeps you that billows out from you. You watch as it inhales the magic off of your wings. You're still flying, but it is then going to exhale an 80-foot breath weapon, cone of breath weapon.
Cool.
At you and at Penelope.
Terrible. Oh no, Pen.
Pen. So it's 80 foot. It's an 80-foot line that is 10 foot wide. So you guys need to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
And the monkey is like behind.
Monkey's
Seth.
fine. Monkey's fine.
A
Monkey's wearing a gas mask. It's fine.
Yeah.
A Dex
monkey
saving
is
throw?
blocking it.
Yes, a Dex saving throw.
That's that one. 7. But I'm resistant to poison.
Okay. Cool. It is not poison.
Boo.
As your
Is it cold?
No, your
Oh.
own magic is pulled from you and twisted in the belly of this beast, and it spits acid at the both of you. Oh, I don't know if I have that many dice. Hang on, I'm just gonna roll this in D&D Beyond because I don't have
Tell
that.
us that.
I don't have that many D8s. I need the dice. Nope, that's the wrong one.
It's quite possibly
Dice.
the worst thing a DM can say is
I
don't
know,
have
I'm
enough dice.
I do not have. Hang on.
You also promised us you weren't going to kill Penelope.
I know. So let's hope it's. Okay,
Should be
then.
fine.
You guys both take 55 points of acid damage. It's 15
And
d8s.
no, 15.
15 d8s.
Gee whiz.
No, like, conditions or anything?
No conditions, just shitload of acid at your face. I'm so sorry.
So acid is not poison damage?
Acid is different damage apparently.
Annoying. Okay.
But it's the attack is called Poison Cloud, but it's acid damage. So there we have it. And then the worm is just going to smirk up at you, and it's just going to be like, "What were you saying, little one?"
He's so rude.
And that's the worm's turn. Skipper, you are up.
Can I'm allowed to hit now, right? I'm no longer
Yes,
prone or
but you're
stunned?
also no longer raging.
That's fine. I can rage again.
Yeah, you can.
I will get up and be like, that was rude. I don't know what the dragon just said, but its tone of voice was really rude. So
He's
The way
being
that
a
it
hater.
roared.
Get him.
yeah, okay, I'll rage again.
So this is your bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah, so getting up takes half of your movement, and then it will take the other half, I think, to get to.
Yes. I'm not wearing my glasses, so if I'm looking at the screen funny,
it's
it's
okay.
because I'm trying
I'll-
to read.
So
Oh, I
you-
can still get there. Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll attack twice.
Go for it.
That is a 23
Hits.
and then a 26.
Also hits. Roll your damage.
Wonderful. Where is my D8? I just had it. Oh no, my D12. Sorry, I just had it. I will get my calculator to conveniently make things easier. Oh, 12. Lava max. That is 35 for both attacks.
35 points of damage.
Big smack with axe.
And it lets out a scream as you open up this massive gouge in its back leg, and there's like tendon exposed, and it's going to
Yeah.
use a legendary action to make a tail attack at
oh
you.
no.
That's okay. It's doing it because it cares. No, it's doing it because you heard it.
Yeah,
Because
he
you
cares.
heard it.
He cares about how much pain it's in.
Yeah, so that's a 16 on the dice, so that will hit. Tail is 2d8. I don't know why I keep putting these dice back, because I need them. But so it's 11 plus 8 is 19. Halved because you're raging is
I'll get my calculator. Hang on.
8 or 9.
Divided by
9.
Are we
9 or
rounding up?
I don't know.
I believe
just
we
pick
round
one.
up when it comes. I've
Okay.
always been rounding up, so it's 10.
Okay, so 10. Yep. And so that is its reaction. Is that your turn?
Yes, I've used my bonus action. I
Mhm.
could. No, I can't. That's a spell. Yeah, that's it. I hit things.
Fair enough. Seth brings us to you.
I screamed down at it. I said, we're going to cut you up in Draconic so
Yeah.
no one else can understand.
Yeah.
And I aim at the same place on its neck again and try to fire my force damage into it.
Yep.
Even though my wings are gone, I'm still floating.
Well, you still have your wings. It was just the aesthetic of
Yeah,
it.
I know. It like
sucking magic.
but imagining that it like sucked the magic off me, I'm still like floating up there just out of pure anger.
Spite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spite
I'm
alone.
full of hate. Oh, that would have been a really cool opportunity for me to be like, it only took one of the wings, and then I was like a one-winged dragonborn. Then you could have played the cool,
Yeah.
the
yeah,
Cephyrin music.
Do you want
Well,
that to
anyway,
happen?
okay, let's just roll all that back. It sucks
Yeah.
off one of the wings, and
Yeah,
she's left
and-
with like one kind
Yeah,
of
and
demonic-looking kind of
Yeah.
hate anger wing.
Yeah, and the little monkey in your ear just goes, Cephyrin. You didn't know this monkey could speak.
I didn't know he could speak common.
Yeah, and you got all
I-
these. You hear like little birds going, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," like in the background. Like, yeah, 100%.
Thank you for letting me roll that back.
No,
I really like that.
That's so fine.
Um,
So, back forward. Let's.
yes.
What were you doing?
Can the worm please do its dex save?
Yes, it can. That is a 3 plus 9 is 12.
Excellent.
I picked a different dice this time.
I breathe down the force damage, enhancing it with all my rage. And roll. Oh, that's pretty good. 38 force.
38.
Into the neck
Ooh.
wound.
Yeah,
And
and
then
so you watch as like where you have been hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, there is now just it is indented. Like you have managed to reverse I don't know why I did that. You've managed to reverse
I
the
mean,
shape
kind of
of
it goes
its
in
neck.
between the. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you've managed to there is an indent, probably about a foot wide in its neck now,
Mm-hmm,
where you have been hitting it, and it looks fucked up.
Okay. Good. Can it do a con save too, please?
Yes, it can. What was con? It was plus. Oh, fucker, I've lost it. Plus 14. 6 plus 14 is 20.
20. Yeah, no. Actually, it's con 21, baby.
Oh shit! Okay, so
Let's go.
So is that your frost thing?
Yeah. Oh, they're not great rolls,
Yep.
but 8
That's
frost
okay.
damage into the indent in its neck.
Plus 8, yeah, and you watch as the frost is now starting to spread and overtake it, and so that's now got disadvantage on its next attack. Yes.
Correct.
Cool. If that is your turn, that brings us to Tohi. Your turn.
Ooh, okay. Would I be able to see this neck wound from where I'm stood?
No, but I think that you could understand that Cephyrin has been hitting it in the same spot every time, and it is now favoring that side. It's not moving its head as much as it writhes around to look at you all. So you would know, I think, even without seeing it.
Okay. I want to try something really cool.
Yeah, let's go. I love
Can
it. Cool,
I
let's go.
use my face step to teleport like 30 feet at an angle to kind of be above it and drop down onto it to make my 2 attacks? Like, can I drop from the sky to like plunge into it?
Yes, you can. Yes, absolutely.
I can at
yes.
least try to make these hits, but
yeah. So you'll only be like dropping from like 10 feet above it because it's very tall. But
yeah,
that would be enough to get a little jump on it.
I would like to do that. I would like to kind of see what has just happened, and you'll see me crouch down and just kind of look up into the sky, concentrate, and just, and then I'm just gonna like appear in a flash above it, like rapier held with both hands pointing down. My first attack is going to be a 23.
Hits.
Okay, I'll roll that one, so I'll get the d6 from the Slayer's Prey again because it's the first time. It's 7. What is maths? It's 15 points of piercing damage.
15 points of piercing. Yep.
With the first one, and for the second one, it's a natural 19 for a 31. A 31 to hit.
With your piercer feat, remind me what piercer feat does.
It lets me re-roll a piercing damage dice roll once per turn. And if I get a crit, I get additional damage. But I need the natural 20.
Sorry, I thought it dropped your...
No, unfortunately.
Okay, no, that's okay. But yes, that hits, so please do your damage.
Well, so that's going to be another 16 points of piercing damage. I rolled an 8 on my d8. I love that.
So you drop down out of the sky. Like you look at this spot above it, and in a shower of leaves, and you drop down and down. And Tohi Wisharek, how would you like to kill this jungle web?
Yes.
You see this flash into the sky, and the worm is going to kind of notice this and look up. And as I'm holding this rapier by the handle, pointing down in both hands, I'm going to stab it into this frostbitten wound and just kind of ride it all the way down its neck. And then once I reach its shoulder, I'm just going to kind of put one hand on it and one foot and slowly slide down it as it begins to lose consciousness, fall onto the ground, and as its head ripples the ground as it lands, I'll walk up, pull my rapier out of the bottom of its neck, clean it on the grass, and say, "You didn't see that one coming, did you?" And put my rapier away.
Fuck yes, that was awesome. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was so good, you guys. That was so good, Andy. Oh my god.
Now you're
So-
the meat. I say that in
I-
common.
Yeah,
I will
so
kick
this
the dragon corpse.
yeah.
Stupid.
So Tohi gets this soft spot. It's like trying to cut through a bruised apple. It just straight open. Tohi is now no longer green. He is very much red, head to toe, just covered in this dark crimson blood. He wipes the sword off. Doesn't help the rest of him, but there's a stream right there. And in this moment, this jungle worm has been defeated. So we have half an hour left of game time. If you guys want to take a break, we can, or we can keep playing. I didn't mean for that to run on for so long. How would you guys like to proceed?
Keep going.
I'm
Yeah,
riding the
keep going.
high. I don't think I could take a break.
Very fair. So Penelope's just going to stand there and go, and jump in the water and just start washing the acid off of her. Because that was most of her fucking hit points, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do in this moment?
Can I take like a tooth?
Yeah, you can take as many of its teeth and claws and scales as you like.
I want the biggest, pointiest tooth.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very
Tohi
easy.
deserves the biggest and pointiest. I will take the second biggest, pointiest.
Very fair. Yeah, it's super easy. You have to cut a bit to get it to come out on
Already.
account of
Ruined its jaw enough on one side, so I'll go for the
This
teeth
is-
on that side.
this is true. Yeah, you just go ahead and just pull this massive incisor. Like it's got to be about 2 foot long. Like it's huge.
Hell yeah. Did we have a bag
Um,
of holding? I
you
can't-
have a bag of
yes.
holding.
Yeah, you do.
I
Yeah.
put it in the bag of holding. Look
Yeah,
at me,
you've-
look at me go.
You've also got a bunch of rope if you want to like fashion it into a real big necklace.
I could.
You could.
Maybe the pirate queen will think I'm cool then.
It's very
Like,
possible. Maybe
check out my
she
bling.
will. Yeah. So so you guys look around and observe the destruction that this thing has wrought. There are trees that it has pushed out of the way. The grass is flat where it's walked. There are scales sticking out of everything where it did its splinter bark attack and shook these things everywhere. So if you want to collect more scales, you are more than welcome to. If you can pry them out of all of the places that they are.
Oh, I'm gonna pop some off
Yeah.
the dragon
Yeah.
itself. Because I feel like if I look at them for long enough, I can probably turn into the dragon using shape change.
Mm.
Possibly,
and
yeah.
That might, if other creatures on the island recognize the dragon, or like it might come to our advantage to be this particular worm at some point.
So as you are you going for like chest scales, like head scales? Where are you going?
You know, I mean, I want to understand the whole makeup of it, so
Yeah.
probably
So
a bunch
roll.
of different shaped ones.
Yeah, roll investigation on nature if you would like.
Mm-hmm. 26.
26, yeah, easy enough. As you come up to this creature's torso, you notice there are 5 scales that are facing the opposite direction. They're probably about this big, like as big as a dinner plate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you reach up and pull one of them off, roll a d10 for me.
Yeah. 3.
3. Okay. A small leather pouch falls out from behind
Oh.
it. This is a heart scale that dragons use to
Treaties.
store some things.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little
Interesting.
yeah.
What's
You
in
can-
there?
So you open it and it is full of dust.
Okay. Is it colored dust, or is it like?
Give me 2
dust?
seconds to look up what it is.
Is it like dust when you haven't cleaned your room in too long?
No, it is. It is very clearly not regular dust.
Okay.
Do we want to sweep it into the bag of holding?
It's not more bone dust, is
Oh,
it?
it should already
It's-
be in a bag, hopefully.
It's in its own little. Okay, so it is purple dust.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can do an Arcana check or a history check if you think. Yeah, Arcana or history, your choice.
Well, I'm much better at Arcana. Okay, I will do that. 21.
Yeah. This is reincarnation dust.
Oh, okay.
So, this purple dust, if sprinkled on a dead humanoid or piece of a dead humanoid, is absorbed by the remains, and if willing, the creature can return to life with a new body as if the reincarnate spell had been cast on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do I have to use the whole thing?
Yeah, it's like one serving. Serving?
Serving.
It's-
Yummy.
One serving of dust.
What does the dust taste like?
Are you going to find out?
Oh, I really want to, but not not if it's gonna use it.
This theoretically, there's a if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay. So yeah, you find that, and you guys are like Penelope pops out of the thing. She's like, "That almost killed me. Can we take a rest or something?
Yeah,
I've got a potion."
I think a short rest might be.
I have a question, actually.
Yeah.
While we're resting, can we? How would we get someone to turn this into dragon scale mail? If we could,
You would have to find
that.
an arcane blacksmith, I think.
Okay.
Or you lean in and whisper it to the scale. How do we turn you into armor? And the scale, the scale whispers back, "Give the DM a week, and she'll tell you."
Okay. I will. I'll while we're resting, I guess I will take off enough of it to kind of fold up and put into the bag of holding, so that maybe we can turn it into blue scale mail.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get
Roll,
That would be very cool.
roll a d100.
Yes.
There is the way to do that on D&D Beyond.
I will do this one. 81.
That's how many scales you get.
Oh, cool. Do I need
Nice.
flesh as well, or just scales?
I don't know.
Okay,
If
I'm just gonna.
you would like to
write
take some
down
flesh,
scales.
you are free to take some flesh.
We could probably get dragon hide from somewhere else.
Yeah, we can always just put some of the flesh in Pen's little bag of
Flesh.
bits and bobs.
It meant to. I was
Just
going
like
to say,
a
do we want to
parts.
collect some parts for Pen because she's not here
Oh,
technically?
yo. We could make a Frankenstein with my reincarnation dust.
It's got to be humanoid.
And
Were the
willing.
gorillas humanoid?
Yeah, I think they're classified as monstrosities though.
Okay.
Can we get a few bits and pieces off for Pen
Yeah.
for when she's back?
You can take whatever parts of the dragon you feel are appropriate.
I feel like some claws maybe.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
an
so-
entire dragon claw. And that has to be
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, so the claws are bigger than the teeth. But in terms of they're about this round. Like,
Oh, he's
whole,
got to
like,
get more teeth.
yeah, fair enough.
He's going to
Um,
wedge
Yeah.
a bunch of teeth out.
it's also got head spines and whiskers if you would like some.
Yeah, we'll just shove it all in the bag. Pen
Yeah.
will decide what she wants.
Stunning.
Can I pop out a
Um,
whisker and give it to the baby?
Yeah, if you'd like.
I would like. Like mother, like child.
Yeah.
Collection of freaky things.
Yeah, so sorry, I said whiskers. Sorry, that was the first word that came to head. It's more like the spines that you have. But
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But does he have like front spines as well, or just like neck ones?
yeah, sure, he can.
Like
Can I take
kitty
the
dragon?
one tooth when I made that one parry attack? Can we flavor it that it's slightly cracked so I know that one's mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'll take a slightly cracked tooth from where I smacked it in the mouth.
Hell yeah. So you also have a big old tooth with you.
If we're taking a short rest,
Mhm.
I'm going to roll some dice to get
Yeah.
some health back.
You can absolutely do that. Let me see if the cleric has healing spells.
Oh, I have healing spells.
You guys also have potions of healing.
I want to save those for like dire situations personally.
Mm.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll 4d12.
I'm just gonna do my 2d10s. No,
Did
it's-
it
Spell. Or shall
apply? I think it applied. Actually, maybe I should roll more. Oh no, sorry, I didn't apply it.
Mine's all applied and good, so I should be short rested up now.
So you guys sit here and just chill in the aftermath of this fight. You are free to utilize the river however you please, to drink, to wash off acid and blood. You are free to just take a breather against the corpse of this jungle worm that you just absolutely decimated.
Am I able to take a little bit of time because this thing like appeared out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
so I assume it was kind of like waiting there in ambush. Am I able to see if there's any tracks leading to where it materialized in front of us to see if it's got like a home somewhere near here that maybe it was guarding?
Yeah, you can make a survival or nature check if you would like.
I will do a survival and nature, you said, right?
Yep.
I'll do nature, which is a 10 in total.
Cool. It's got real big feet, dude. Like, there are stompy footprints everywhere. They don't necessarily, like, it looks like it's been walking around for a bit.
No specifics, no trail. It's just everywhere. Great.
No, you can probably gather that it stays near the water because fresh water is a necessity.
True.
And the scales are all in the water.
There are scales everywhere.
The only direction we can head out is the way that it came from. Is that right?
That's
According to the map?
That's the only cleared direction. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
While we're having this break,
Mhm.
can I take 2 appropriately monkey-sized scales,
Yes.
bore 2 little holes into each scale,
Yes.
and make little monkey armor?
Yes. Yes. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Yes, you absolutely can. And with the little whisker, with the whisker that Cephyrin gives it, it's now got armor and a whip. It's not going to.
Nice.
It's not going to be a gunky, but it is. It's definitely. It's just sitting on Seth's shoulder, just like.
Cracking a whip.
Ow!
Just
Ow!
like-
Ow!
not on you, just like right next to your face. So,
Ow! Then ow! 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 Ow!
is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish during this rest?
Feel
can-
satisfied.
Can we fill up any bottles with fresh water?
Yeah, 100% easy.
Oh
Easy
yeah,
enough.
I've refilled my bottle that I poured in the
Yeah.
pipes.
I think I'll take the time to kind of try and wash all of this blood off me from my little joyride that I took and see if I can't clean up just a little bit.
Yeah, with the way that the water's running, it's not rushing super fast, but it is enough that with some scrubbing, you are able to get more or less entirely clean. I just hope that you guys are filling up the water bottles
Yes,
upstream,
upstream
from
of him.
Tohi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll kind of
100%.
see everyone's filling up the water bottles and just so I'm just gonna nip down here and wash off. You guys
Plan.
can you fill this for me? I'm just gonna like throw my water bottle to them while I go and rinse myself off.
Easy.
Anything else, or are we heading out?
We probably should head out,
I'm happy with
Hmm.
it. Yeah.
just because otherwise we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, technically that combat encounter lasted less than a minute, so
I know, but overall, like if we have
Yeah.
to keep resting because we
I
get
know.
damaged.
yeah, so it's probably
Yeah.
about 10 o'clock in the morning at this point.
It's
So
not
yeah.
too bad.
Yeah, happy to head out.
Okay.
So who is going to be taking point this time? Now that
I-
Cephyrin is no longer a dog.
Don't mind doing so
Mhm.
because I have a very decent survival.
Then
Just so wise.
so wise. Marching order?
I think I'll go just behind Skipper this time.
Sure. I'll go. I'll go last because Pen took the most damage.
Pen, I rolled hit dice for her. She is back up.
Nice.
She's still got less health than me, I assume.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll go last.
She's also got much more AC than you.
Okay, well she can go last then.
Bitch got a shield!
Like as we're starting to make our way up, I just want to like tap Skipper on the shoulder and just say
Yeah.
as we're walking up, just like, you know, you actually have quite a talent for dancing. You should take up some lessons.
Should I?
That was impressive.
Well,
what you did back
alright.
there.
How about if you teach me to dance, I'll teach you how to do ropes on a ship.
Deal. That sounds
I'll
good.
shake on it. I'll shake its
Yeah.
hand.
And I'll just wince as you kind of crush my hand a little bit.
That was a. Oh my gosh, I had the number in my head.
That's okay.
I feel like I want to invite you to roll an unarmed attack damage on me for just crushing my hand.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Just a little squish is a treat.
Yeah.
I have a 6 damage as a baseline for unarmed.
Andy, it's up to you whether Tohi takes damage or not.
Do it.
She's not intending to harm, so I feel like she's not intending to harm. She's like just giving him a little squeeze. It's not as high as like she probably could go, so it's not like intending to do damage. So she won't do any. That is a 23 survival though.
Excellent. I'm going to need you to roll a d4 as well.
That's a 2.
A 2. Okay.
All
Wait,
good
sorry.
things.
Wait, d4. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys, you keep following this path, and it seems to be going on forever. It widens and narrows, like there. What am I trying to say? Widens and narrows as you walk, and there are more. There is more evidence of people having been through here, not recently, but definitely a larger party came through here, or someone desperate enough to try and make more space. Or perhaps just the dragon, the jungle worm, sliding its way through the trees. You watch as you step. There are more gaps in the canopy here, and the ground glitters more with gold having been trodden underfoot by all manner of beasts and perhaps people. And you guys don't come to a clearing, but the path widens significantly. And can you roll a d10 for me, Skip?
I can. Where is my d10? It is 4.
4. Okay. Oh, okay. I just need to Google something real quick.
Oh boy.
No.
What
No.
does that mean?
You're fine.
It's another worm.
It's 2 worms. This worm was in a polycule. It.
Oh, don't make me feel bad about it.
So you find a collection of these coins, like almost as though they have stopped around this area. There is a small pile of them. Perhaps this was where the worm had its lair, because you have rolled safe passage, you have rolled reward.
Nice.
Yes, so there is a treasure chest that is half open, and you can see glittering within it jewels and gold. And there is a curious brass bottle that is sitting just to the left of it.
Would you say
As
it's
well.
vase shaped?
No, I would say it's a bottle.
Here, I thought we found one of our items.
No, you did not. I'm very sorry. But so there is this treasure, and it's curious because for all intents and purposes, this treasure should not be here. Everything gets pulled. However, for some reason, this treasure stays. Or at least has stayed.
Is it being pulled towards like the vase, the jug?
It's not being pulled. You can see that it's been placed in almost neat piles, and the treasure chest, though ajar, nothing's falling out of it, nothing's spilling out of it.
It's definitely not a mimic, right?
You can roll a nature check. Oh, hang on, no.
Sorry.
You don't need to. Arcade has not pinged.
Okay, sweet.
If we look at any treasure that's outside of, sorry, are we in a cave?
Not a cave. It's just like not a clearing, but it looks kind of like the worm has maybe lived here for a bit.
Okay, So if I walk a little way back and look at the treasure, look at any of the treasure on the trail, is it heading towards this location?
No,
Okay.
it's strange. You can roll a general intelligence check if you'd like.
Would Skipper like to roll an intelligence?
I can.
I got a 20. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, dirty 20.
So you recall the rumors about this island say that all treasure lost at sea makes its way to its shores, but perhaps on the other side of the proverbial coin, all treasure claimed on the island is no longer lost and is no longer pulled towards the center of the island.
Well, that's
Okay.
That's very kind of the island, actually. I
With respect
will
to little finders keepers.
begin shoveling coins into the bag of holding.
Unless you do the mimic. No, I'm just kidding.
No! Please.
Yeah. So roll a d. I was going to say d5. Roll a d6 for me. No, d4. D4 and a d6.
Alright, the D4 is a 1 and the
Mhm.
D6 is a 3.
Cool. You also find 3 diamonds as you are doing this.
Nice.
Huge.
I will give those to our cleric. Because I think clerics can use diamonds a lot more.
Thank you. They're very shiny.
These are for spells
No.
and general spell things.
All right.
I'm writing in my notes that I've given
Give
him
it.
3 diamonds.
I will put 3 diamonds in Penelope's inventory.
Spell purposes.
Oh,
And-
sorry. I've just looked at her inventory for the first time tonight. Scary ape's toe, baby monkey. That's all she's got written in her inventory.
Only the most important items.
Only
Yeah.
the most important items.
Absolutely.
What
Oh.
else did I get? It was the diamonds and
And
The vase? Sorry, the bottle?
bottle. Yep. Are you taking the time to count these coins, or are you just
no,
shoveling?
I'm just
Okay.
shoveling
You have an unknown amount of coin,
infinite coins.
but the treasure chest is about 1.5 feet by 1 foot by 1 foot.
so 1 square foot worth of coins.
Yeah.
That's a lot of coins,
Now-
surely.
Yeah.
Yes, and there is a brass bottle stoppered with a cork.
Do you really want to give us as many gold coins that can fit in a cubic foot?
I was gonna say who's doing the dimensions right now.
Because that's 23,000 coins.
Yeah, sure.
And it weighs 460 pounds.
You can
which is
fit
about 230 kilos.
You can fit about 25,000 gold coins into a bag of holding before it will rip from the pressure.
I
So
immediately
we
helped
probably
Skipper
don't wanna-
start shoveling some coins.
Yeah, no, we need to take them out of the chest first.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing is I'm taking them out of the chest and then shoveling them in.
Theoretically, you could fit the chest. The opening of a bag of holding is 2 foot wide, and the chest is slightly less than that. So
But we don't-
theoretically,
There's too much weight because it's 23,000 coins and we already have other stuff in there.
it's up to you guys how you want to play it.
I was just gonna get Tohi to hold the bag open while I poured from the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
We'll
enough.
eyeball it. We'll eyeball it.
Yeah, every now and again you can just stick your hand in and see
How much space we have
Yeah.
left.
how
When
much
you
space
put
is
your
left
hand into a bag of rice and you just
Yeah, as you're pouring it out, just start to be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is it
you're
satisfying to stick our hands in the coins? Like,
yeah, it's a bit painful though because metal's heavy after a while.
it's fine.
Are these just regular coins or do they have any like fun prints on them? Like have they got the Olympic rings or
Yeah,
like
do we? Collector's edition.
are they bluey coins?
I
No,
have those.
those sold out pretty much immediately.
No, they got stolen.
Don't know.
That's why they sold out so quickly.
Yeah.
I have the set of 3. I'm rich.
No, it was
Oh,
the carded blue one sold
Yeah.
out immediately.
Yeah, true.
But so they're all, from all different regions. Like there's no specific, like no individual mint mark stands out as being unique or special. But you've traveled. You've seen these coins in circulation before. You know that these are from all over.
Are there any that we don't recognize?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
See, if we nearly filled the bag with coins, we won't have to pick up coins for the rest of the journey.
Yeah. 26.
I'm thinking smarter.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 that you don't recognize, just with different sovereigns on the back of them.
Cool. I would like
different...
to take the ones that we don't recognize and keep them.
Yeah.
Special coins.
Just for interest's sake, I suppose.
Yeah, just like one of each type, or
yeah.
Fair enough. You can add 3 more gold to your.
No, I specifically want them because they're different. Because I want to take them back and see. It's places we haven't been to, so it's places we might want to go sometime.
Fair.
The bucket list.
Fair.
Yeah. Have I seen this bottle? Have I seen in kind of like my monster hunting days? Have I seen anything that looks similar to this on my travels at all?
Roll an Arcana check.
I was tempted to just uncork it and see what.
If you want to, you are more than welcome.
I'm going to wait for Tohi to do
It's an
his thing.
18.
An 18. Okay, so the DC I said was 20. So I would say it looks really familiar, but you can't place your finger on it.
All right. Huh. I'm just kind of like pick it up and look at it a bit and just,
Take the cork off.
You take okay.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yep.
it
Cool.
looks familiar, but I don't get a feeling. Just see what's
So
inside
you-
there.
Pull the stopper out, and smoke starts to billow out of this thing for 6 seconds, 10 seconds, 12 seconds, and then there is a flash of fire, and an Afriti appears before you.
Oh, that's
This
probably
is an
not good.
Afriti bottle. Roll a d100 for me.
Are they
All right.
friendly?
I should not have
That is-
suggested.
That is what the d100 roll is for.
Okie dokie.
It's full
94.
You son of a bitch. You open this bottle and this Afriti floats before you and bows and says, "Master, I grant you 3 wishes.
Far out.
You have 1 hour and 3 uses of the wish spell."
You told us we weren't allowed wish.
Please don't wish for all the magic items in this adventure. Please let Salty be here for the
We could.
But if you
I
would
will.
like time to decide, it is almost 10 o'clock and we can finish the session.
No pressure.
No,
We should
use them all
talk
now.
about it-
Now,
we
now,
should
now.
talk about it
now,
during
now.
the week before we
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah. 3.
3. So on a 91 to 100, the Afriti can cast the wish spell 3 times for you. It disappears when it grants the final wish or after 1 hour and the bottle loses its magic. You rolled the highest, like the thing that you had the lowest chance of rolling, you rolled it with a
That's-
94.
Insane.
If you had rolled a 1 to 10, it would have attacked you. And if you had rolled in the middle, it would have served you for an hour.
So,
That's amazing.
is this
It's
the kind
pretty
of
great.
is this the kind of wish granting creature that will twist what we ask for?
I don't know. I don't know what an Afriti is. Let me Google it.
They're lawful
Have-
evil.
Have
so
I ever
probably-
seen an now that it's popped out? Do I remember seeing an Afriti? Because like I recognize this bottle a little bit, but I wasn't quite sure why. Is this jog my memory at all with this thing popping out? Have I heard tales of an Afriti before?
I would say yes. Once you pop it, you go, oh.
Oh,
Um,
sorry, that's my dog.
well, according to the rules of the Afriti bottle, there are no twists
Okay.
there are no conditions to the wishes. So I don't see why not. Because you have set this thing free from X amount of time of being imprisoned. And it is grateful.
Awesome. A friend.
Yes, so standing in this little hollowed out part of the jungle, with a fucking genie ready to grant you some wishes, we might end it there for this week. What
Could
a
I ask
fucking
one
Oh, we
question before we go?
slapped.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
If I was I'm like just like above table, like thinking if I cast the Zone of Truth, would it get mad at me? Like that's what I'm trying to think. But
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna think on things over the week.
A good plan. It does have a very good wisdom score, just saying.
I might see it as besmirching its kindness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tohi would like if you recognize it, it's just like would probably know that. I hope.
But hey, guys, welcome back. What a fucking session!
That was
oh my
amazing.
God, I'm so sad that Salty couldn't be here, but at the same time, there's so much more fuckery to be had on this on this island, in this jungle. So
she'll be back just in time to make a wish.
she'll be back just in time to make a wish. I feel like I know exactly what Salty would wish for, what Penelope would wish for.
Is it
and
to
I feel
make?
Can I just have one more kiss?
yeah, I feel like it's absolutely a hot goth girlfriend. For a second, hot goth girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's got truly so many hot goth girlfriends. Anyway, hi. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We're gonna unintroduce ourselves now, and then Promethean's gonna queue up a raid because he's a legend, and then we're gonna go. But hey, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We're gonna go in reverse, but I don't remember what the order was, so I'm just gonna say, Plague, unintroduce yourself. Make sure people have no idea who you were.
I'm Plague Maiden, also known as Sam. Yeah, you can find me on socials as Plague Maiden. I've been playing Skipper, the Tiefling Barbarian, who did a lot of hitting of things today, I believe. I'm quite proud of my smacking. Yeah. I don't know what else is. I'm terrible at this part. I'm never sure.
Where can we find you if you want to be found? Where can we find you?
You can find me on most social medias at Plague Maiden with an underscore most of the time. Yeah, it's the same as on here.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Cheers. That's me.
Unintroduce yourself.
Okay. I don't really know how I would do that.
Make sure people forget you.
Do I take away my name? Okay. You can have my name. I'm nameless now. You cannot find me anywhere under the handle misskass. Or sometimes on the Split the Party channel. Doing things I never thought I'd do, like opening magic cards and playing League of Legends. I've been playing Ceph, the Dragonborn, who briefly turned into a one-winged angel today. And I had a really good time. Thank you, Ash.
It was very fucking fun. Andy, same deal. Unintroduce yourself. Everyone, please.
I have been Andy. I've been playing Tohi, the Dancing Elegant Ranger today. I had such a kick-ass time. This has been so much fun. Thank you for just being an amazing group to play with. You can find me here on Twitch. I've been taking a little break because stay-at-home dad stuff, but you can also find me across the internet under Andy SPG in many of the places. And just kind of kick off the ending, I just thought of what my first wish is going to be, so you're going to have to come back next week.
I'm very excited. And yeah, guys, we're playing again, same time next week. So hey, come hang out and see what this fucking 3 wishes are, because oh my god, the odds of you rolling that were like literally 10 in 100. Yeah, it's like you had
crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
We're never going to have good luck again in this campaign. It's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here. Anyway, hi. I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me here on the Lorites doing this, but also playing Lilith in our Sword of the Skulls campaign run by the amazing Promethean, who you guys can't see, but who is operating the Lorites account right now, and also he's sitting in the corner of my screen looking fucking bedazzled. Like, he's beautiful. Look at that hair. Absolutely stunning. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's him in the chat. There's a 0 in it. That's him. Anyway, you can find me at Ash Makes Stuff in all the places, except for here where you can find me at Ash Makes Props. I don't stream much anymore because Dodo Internet is shit, and I'm very surprised that I got through this stream in one piece, relatively unscathed because of it. Anyway, we are going to raid Ellie Bean the Dice Queen, who is running Eat the Reich. Which is
Nazi
about
killing
vampires.
Yes, this one looks
Nazi-
so
Nazi
good.
killing-
I'm so excited.
Nazi killing vampires. It has friend of the stream, GFD, who's just a fucking amazing little human being. So hang on to your butts. Stick around for the raid. Thanks for being here. Please come back next week. Process to say bye, so I'm going to say bye. But hey, goodbye.
Bye.